Hey everybody, Shane here. You've made it to the end of week 2, heading into week 3 of Re-entry. Just wanted to really encourage you, as we talked about back in debrief week, one of the first things that will inevitably be challenged is your time with God, be it in the morning, in the evening, or at some point throughout a day. I just really want to encourage you, stay in the Word. Don't let that go for anything. That there is your lifeline. Imagine time in the Word is a bottle of water. You stop drinking that water, you're going to dry up real fast. So I encourage you. Remember, we did that little practice in hearing God's voice week of asking Him, what is the book that I'm supposed to be reading in this season? He's the author and perfecter of your faith, so He knows where He wants to take you next. So make sure you always ask in the Lord, where do you want me to be reading? Because then your faith comes through hearing that word. Every time you read that book, you can expect God to be speaking to you. Now, I'm actually at YWAM Perth at the moment teaching on the DTS, and I bumped into somebody else who's here this week.
Kia ora.
So you're looking here.
Oh, I'm looking here.
Right there. So,
okay, so I have to look there. I got to see myself. Come on,
right,
bro.
all right.
Stop it.
We'll give it to you this once.
Okay. Shane has just been so cool to hang out with your leader, this young lad, and I didn't know that he was coming to Perth, and he didn't know I was coming. He's speaking on lordship, can you believe it? And I'm speaking on relationships.
It's in the classroom downstairs, and as you
yeah.
can imagine, we can't hear ourselves think upstairs, and
Rubbish,
Mike's got his
rubbish.
music going on. So.
They came running in today to give me a bit of encouragement. So, but anyway, as a 63-year-old now, Christian since I was 19, my greatest passion is just about to encourage people on the journey, because as I say, life is not a sprint, it is a marathon, and you've just finished an incredible time. In your DTS, I just was saying to Shane, I loved my time with you guys. I was expecting to be pretty exhausted walking into the room when I arrived there in Matamata, but I just remember it was such a great anointing. There was a sense of expectancy. Shane and the staff had really prepared you guys well, and I just flowed in what God was doing. But that was then, and it's good to have stories, and it's good to remember certain times in your life as a little bit of a highlight. Now you're at home and you're moving forward. So my encouragement is, He's the same God yesterday. He's the same God today. He's going to be the same God tomorrow. When I feel Him, it's great. When I don't feel Him, He's still great. My great joy is learning to be consistent in that walk. And so I'm going down to Queenstown next week to teach on a debrief week, and I'll be saying like the 4 things for me that have kept me going consistently, not just up and down, but to really keep going is vision, having a sense of purpose and hope. It doesn't have to be the 50-year plan, but that you just know His word and the word, which is a lamp to your feet, not a big searchlight. So you'll know, He'll show you what's in front of you. So vision, the word, good friends, not some idiot friends. Hang out with some good friends. If you want to be a Goliath killer, hang around with some Goliath killers. If you want to kill Goliaths, hang out with some Goliath killers, real men and women who are going there. Find somebody who's a real person of peace that you can hang out with, laugh with, cry with, pray with. And the 4th thing is to fear the Lord. Lately, and I think I shared it with you, some young people just they're struggling with things and not even worried about the struggle. I hope as you've got home, I hope there's a struggle. I hope you're being challenged. That's normal. And I just hope you will always hate sin, love Him, and recognize His presence with you. So I just want to encourage you, if you've done a DTS in 2018, you're an awesome young person, and just keep going, be strong, remember what has been, but set your eyes ahead too, strain on towards that prize, and just be faithful in the little, and God is always faithful to you and will always love you. So bless you heaps. Cool. And bless this young man.
Awesome. All right, love you guys.
See you guys.
Speak to you in another week. Bye.
See you.